Hello, welcome to the Living on a Prayer podcast. It's not about Bon Jovi. By Norwich Youth for Christ, the podcast for youth workers by youth workers. We pray you are blessed by this. Thanks for joining us. We're back. Let's just carry on, shall we?
Yeah.
We're back.
Hopefully, I'm going to get a cup of tea soon. But yeah,
I think the water in this part of the country makes bad hot drinks.
disagree.
Well, it's been a long time since we filmed the last episode. A lot has happened.
A lot of bad
a
hot
lot of
drinks.
tea's been drinking.
A lot of tea has been drank.
Drunk.
Drinked.
Oh my goodness.
That we
have drunk a
trying to
lot
solve
of
the problem, but I couldn't. There has been a
tea.
lot of tea drinking. There we go.
Okay.
Here, Tom has left us a day a week, and we've hired someone for that day a week. Lots of things. I've been to Texas.
Yeah.
You've been to Disneyland.
Has that happened since last time?
I think so.
How exciting.
It's been that long.
Gosh.
So I've got quite a fun story to share with you actually from Texas.
Have you?
Yeah. So we went to Austin, Texas. So
Okay.
it's the state capital, relatively central compared to
I thought you said steak capital.
the capital
Like-
of steaks.
Just cows are just like
I mean, you could
terrified.
say-
in
Really,
Austin.
America is the capital of
Yeah.
Yeah,
steaks. Full
Texas. They
There you
would
go.
say they're the
Let's-
barbecue capital. But
Oh, thank you, Dan.
one of my missions was to get
Thank
the
you.
most American cap I could find without it being a
That's
MAGA
fine.
hat.
Okay. Do you know, I've been wondering about that all day, and I'm sort of like, yeah.
It is glorious, isn't it?
It is.
So went to Bass Pro Shop.
Define glorious.
What's Bass Pro?
Bass Pro is a hunting and fishing store.
Okay.
Do you know what? Huge
Okay.
store. Like imagine IKEA, but full of like clothing and hunting and fishing stuff.
Okay.
No. We
Did
can't.
you
We
say
can't. We can't
IKEA?
go past that. Sorry.
Like
Sorry. What?
IKEA.
I'm sorry.
IKEA.
No.
IKEA.
No.
IKEA?
The Swedish pronounce it IKEA. Therefore,
sounds like
I will pronounce a Swedish
icky.
store IKEA.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what to say about that.
Well, it's wrong, isn't it?
It makes me
Are you googling
feel
it?
icky
Yeah.
and sticky.
Are you ready?
Okay.
EEKAYA.
Oh, you said it wrong as well. Then.
IKEA.
We all say it wrong.
IKEA. I never heard
IKEA.
IKEA or IKEA.
IKEA.
Oh, does anyone call it that ever
Yeah.
in the
Comment
UK?
below what you call
IKEA.
IKEA, IKEA.
IKEA.
I don't know. I don't speak Swedish. Anyway, giant.
I feel
Another.
like we've missed a significant part of that. It's like if people comment how they pronounce it, we're just gonna get a bunch of people writing the word IKEA.
Obviously, phonetically.
I pronounce it IKEA, but I
fact,
can
if you could
understand
leave
why
a
someone else would
voice
pronounce
note.
it
I pronounce
IKEA.
it IKEA.
Can you leave a voice note?
No, just write it out
okay.
phonetically. Anyway,
Okay.
not the point of the story. It's a very big shop,
Yes.
like a Walmart sized place.
Oh, Bass
Okay.
Pro.
Bass Pro. It's fish, not an
Oh,
instrument.
Feels
Is that-
like
wow.
we're starting again.
Mart
Yeah.
or
So,
Walmart.
I wanted to get the most American hat, and I got this. And I'm in a lunch club this week, and a kid walks in and says, "When did you go to Canada?"
Okay.
Okay.
You might be pronouncing it wrong.
Canada.
Maybe that's it.
Can the camera see the flag on the hat?
Oh, you might need to do a bit of more of a
Oh, you should have turned
It's
the
not-
other way. The blue's on the other side.
yeah. And
There
now,
you go.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
It's not very Canadian.
I guess maybe red and white.
If it's just
could
sort of
be
red and white, yeah. The
Canadian,
maple
maybe.
leaf.
Yeah. Because that's the
Don't defend this child. They're going to fail geography
Don't,
just because.
don't defend this child. Norwich Youth for Christ.
I almost spat my tea out then. So we're really good youth workers.
Yeah.
Fliss, how was Disneyland?
Disneyland was magical and amazing. Actually, far exceeded my expectations. Yeah, full of fun rides
And magic.
and magic.
Lovely.
Just a very happy place to be.
Oh, good. Tom?
My top tip for Disneyland:
Very happy.
take your own tea bags and ask for hot water. It saves you a fortune.
Ooh.
What if you want pizza?
You can
Or a
take
hot
your own
dog.
pizza in, I guess, if you want as well.
They might get more funny
Save
about
you
that.
Definitely, yeah.
Save you a fortune, but yeah.
Tom, plodding on.
I went to Disneyland when I was really young.
So did I. Like 6 or
Oh,
7.
did we all go to the same one?
Paris.
Paris.
Or as they say in France, IKEA. Paris.
We were going to be highlighting Heat and Eat, but I've decided not to.
Okay.
2 reasons.
Sorry about that.
1, because I forgot we were going to highlight Heat and Eat.
Yep.
And 2, because you run one of our resources. So we're going to highlight the resource you run, which I think makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But before that, I'm becoming known for my games that go very, very well.
By who?
Yes.
The kid that doesn't know flags?
By YouTube, just the internet. So I have a game. It's like word association. So you have to first guess the first word, and then the rest kind of follow on. So I'm going to give you the first letter of the word and the number of letters in that word.
Okay. So like Wordle.
Yeah, kind of like Wordle.
I play Wordle every day.
Yeah.
But it
Deep.
relates. You're not guessing just one word.
Okay.
You're guessing a list of words.
Okay.
And it's going to be the same list that you both have.
Okay.
So I need some buzzer noises.
Okay. Meow.
Okay, you got meow.
IKEA.
Okay, perfect. Meow and IKEA.
What I liked about that is that, I don't know if you picked up on this, but most of when he was explaining the game, he was in direct eye contact with me because he knows I'm the one that's not going to understand what's going on. It was sort of like
Okay, so an example. 4-letter word beginning with B.
Bear.
You didn't do your buzzer.
Oh, meow.
Yeah?
Bear.
No.
IKEA bean.
Yes. So there you go. That's the example.
Okay.
And then
I like
the
what we're
rest of the
thinking, though.
words.
Coffee beans.
The rest of the words would relate
coffee
to
beans.
that.
Oh.
Not the first one, but every word that follows
So the
relates to
next
the
thing would
first
be
one.
something to do with
Okay.
beans.
It's like word association.
So it could be coffee, then it could be cafe,
So it might
then
start
it could
with-
be...
Yeah, it might start
Oh.
with bean and it might end with full English breakfast, for
Okay.
example.
Okay.
But it's only one word.
I
okay?
think we can do this. This is going to be good.
So, first
Are
try.
we competing? Because we've got 2.
Yeah, best of
buzzers.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to see. Hope you can't see them.
Oh, no, I can't see.
No.
First word, 3 letters in it. First word is R.
Meow.
IKEA. Oh.
Run.
No.
IKEA ran.
No.
IKEA rub.
No.
Meow. I can't remember myself. Red.
Yes.
Yes.
Next letter. 1, 2, 6. So next word, 6 letters. First word, D.
Meow. Deacon.
No.
IKEA devils.
No, good guess. Relates to red. Good guess. Unless your deacons
I
all wear
forgot about
red.
that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought it was going to be
They might do
football.
it some.
I thought it was going to be football related. I thought he was going Man United.
No. No, I wouldn't dare mention them today.
Don't support Man
Oh.
United.
D. 6 letters.
Just
relates
think
to red.
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 This is going a lot slower than I thought we would.
Come on. I can't.
Hang on,
think
did we
of
not get
any
the
words.
first letter of this one?
Yeah, D.
Oh
I
yeah,
said- I
sorry.
told
yeah.
you.
6 letters.
This is why
I didn't
you
even.
in the
I
eyes
didn't
to
even. I didn't
explain
even.
the
I didn't
game.
even do that to be funny. I genuinely.
Meow. Dragon.
Yes.
Yes. Is that right?
Oh, of course.
Next
I mean,
next
of
word.
course, this is what his theme's going to be, isn't
No,
it?
no, no, Jenny, it's not. It's not the
Wales.
theme. I just wrote it out and it made sense. Yes, actually, yeah.
Is that the next
Yeah,
one?
it's the
Is
next
that-
one.
Yeah.
And
okay,
then
yeah.
what?
After Wales.
I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
So after Wales.
I won't give you numbers of
Oh.
letters because I feel like
That'd be
it's
too
more
easy.
entertaining for everyone else.
O.
So it's gone red, dragon.
Wales.
I want to say octopus.
You could say
Meow.
octopus if you wanted to. Go on.
Oh, I didn't buzz in.
Octopus.
No. But weirdly close.
Meow. Ocean.
Yes.
I'm so good at this game.
I feel like I earned some points for getting octopus.
Keep going.
twice.
This is 2 words.
Oh, okay.
First letter S.
Is that 2
Meow.
words?
Go on.
Sea creature.
No.
Is C right?
No. First word has 5 letters in it.
What was the last word?
4 letters.
What was
4
the
letters.
last word that we got?
Ocean.
Ocean.
This one S. The first
Ocean.
Seafood.
4 letters.
Oh,
4
no.
letters. The first one.
4 letters. The
So the
first
letter
one.
with S has 4 letters in.
Soup. Did you say soup?
I didn't say
Ocean
soup.
soup.
Ocean. Suns.
This might help.
Salt. Salt Bay.
Salt.
First letter's correct. First word's correct.
Oh.
Salt. Shaker.
No.
Salt. Pillar.
Relates to ocean.
Salt.
Okay.
What? Wait, still relates to
Salt
ocean?
water.
Yes, thank you.
Salt
Salt
water.
water.
Oh, yeah.
Next one.
Oh,
Begins with T, one word.
Salt water.
To
Tea. As in
No.
a drink?
No.
Tea is in a
Oh.
letter.
salt water.
Is that your guess?
Tea is in like the golf thing.
Oh, no.
Have we got? Oh yeah. Have we got a first letter?
Yeah, T.
T.
T. Oh yeah.
Hence
Sorry.
We don't.
the
We don't know
T
how.
in
We don't
the-
know how many letters though.
Oh, I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now.
Salt
I've already salt water.
water. Tea.
5 letters.
Train. Meow.
Texas.
Train.
Not Texas.
Meow. We're forgetting our buzzers.
You are actually, yeah.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, sorry.
Meow.
What was mine again? IKEA.
IKEA.
Oh, that's the point. Actually, go on.
Meow. Tears.
Yeah! Bliss takes the first one. Go on, what was your
Well,
point?
my point was going to be, unsurprisingly, unrelated.
Of course.
Going back to IKEA, because this goes on YouTube, right?
Yes.
So put captions on. Let's see what gets written when IKEA. We'll see.
This has gone downhill.
And IKEA.
IKEA. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right, next column.
Okay.
First word. Letter D, 4 letters.
IKEA. Dogs.
No.
IKEA. No, I need a word first.
Meow. Dead.
No. Wow. Dogs and dead.
dogs and
That's
dead.
a good way to start off, isn't it? Dogs and no longer alive, you have to see on YouTube, don't we?
IKEA. Deer.
No.
Yeah. If we accidentally do the other's buzzer, do they get the points?
Yes,
Meow.
I do.
Doug.
As in the name.
That's in the
That's a
D-O-U-G.
person,
No,
Doug.
not Doug.
4 letters. IKEA. Drum.
No. One last try, then I'll give you an extra letter.
Meow. Dumb.
No. Second letter is R.
IKEA. Drug.
No.
Meow. Drag.
No.
Are you spelling it right?
Third letter O.
4 letters.
4 letters.
4 letters. Draw.
A, B, C, D.
Drog.
E,
Draw.
F,
Drot.
G,
Drov. Drow.
H, I,
Draw.
K,
Draw.
K,
Drock.
L,
Dross. Trot.
M,
Draws.
Drum, Dron. IKEA. Drop.
He's got it. Next one. First letter T. Relates to drop.
Tier.
No.
IKEA. Tier.
No.
IKEA. Tiers.
No. 3 letters.
IKEA. Tea.
No.
You don't know which tea I meant.
Go on.
The hot drink.
No.
IKEA. Tea. The golf
The
thing.
golf.
No.
That's not related to drop.
IKEA. Top.
Yes. Third
Top,
word.
top.
You're
Begins with
winning
D.
this.
Relates to top.
D. Another D.
IKEA. Down.
No.
Meow.
Go on.
Draw.
No.
Oh,
Good guess, though.
I was so excited about that.
Good guess because it's close.
Well, I mean,
Could have
no.
been top drawer.
Just a
What's
good
in your
guess.
top drawer?
Top. Wait, so this is describing a person.
Could be,
As
yeah.
in like
IKEA.
top,
Dog.
Top dog.
top dog. You got
Next
it.
word
I think
begins
so.
with a C.
Meow. Bone.
Yep.
Ah.
Next word begins with a D. Relates to bone.
Meow.
Go on.
Dry.
Yep.
Bone dry.
Next word W.
IKEA. Weather.
No.
IKEA. Water.
No. Dry water.
That's
The
vaguely
opposite,
related.
kind
isn't
of
it?
related.
Opposites related.
I get that. I
Okay,
get that.
fine. Yeah,
Thank you.
Wha-
fine. It's wrong, but
Wha-
okay.
Meow. Wrong.
No.
Dry.
Careful.
Meow.
You've been stung.
Wall.
Yeah.
Yay.
Right, Fliss takes it, but let's do the last one for the banter.
Okay. Really?
Whoa, I got like
is
most of them right. How could that?
That's
Is it
just
the
how it
last
works.
person?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay asleep for this one
I
until
just,
the end.
I took it at the end. That's
Unbelievable.
That's good.
Okay, now this one,
Oh, great.
there's one in there that is like one word but split into the two options.
Like
you'll find out.
syllables or
So-
like two.
Like tea.
You'll find out.
Okay.
First word, tea. Begins with T.
Okay. Begins with T as in the drink.
Yeah,
or begins
3
with T
letters.
as- Okay.
Meow tea.
No.
Which one?
The golf tea.
Okay, no.
IKEA tea, the drink.
No.
Okay. IKEA top.
No.
IKEA Tom.
No.
IKEA. A B C D.
IKEA.
Toe.
No.
No, you don't know. You don't know if I mean foot or like
Okay, which one?
foot.
No.
Okay, IKEA toe, like a car.
No.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Was it 3 letters?
It was, yeah. And it still is now.
I can't think of any two. 10.
Did you say it was...
Meow tin.
No.
Oh,
Meow try.
Stupid
Yes.
little. You're trying too hard. Little
I didn't say
clean-
trying too hard. Second letter begins with H.
Try.
Meow hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Third word begins with B.
IKEA brick.
Hard brick. No.
No, that's good.
Well,
related,
it
isn't
was, but it was wrong.
Hard.
Brawn.
Hard brawn. Oh, brawn.
No.
Brawn's just a
Brawn.
good word.
No.
Brawn.
Great word, isn't it?
Buh.
Brawn is in like strong, or
Yeah,
brawn is in like
strong,
the
hard.
the
You're hard.
You know,
the
whoever's
iron
watching now is
manufacturer.
screaming at the
Brawn.
screen.
Hard buh.
Oh, they were screaming long before this game started. Don't worry about
That's not
that.
because of the game. Buh.
Did that guy just say IKEA?
That's true. Buh. Bells?
Hard bells.
No.
Hard. I mean,
Second letter is O.
did you tell us how many letters there are?
Meow bold.
No.
Meow boiled.
Yes, finally.
Hard boiled.
Next one
Okay.
next word.
IKEA egg.
Yes. Now this is where
IKEA
it's
scrambled.
no.
IKEA
This is where
sunny, sunny side up.
Wait. This is where this one's a push. Because it's
Not quite one word.
not a word.
Oh.
Oh right.
But it makes sense coming from egg.
Hard boiled.
Well, this is great because
No, just egg. Ignore hard and
Okay.
boiled. We've moved on
Egg.
from there.
oh,
Exaggerate.
Oh, I like the way you're thinking. No, but I like the way you're
Egg.
thinking.
Okay.
exaggerate. Yeah, I like that.
Extremely.
Oh no.
Is that the kind of vibe we're doing? Egg.
Egg. Extreme.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Egg.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent.
You did it.
Second word.
Oh.
Next word. Doesn't matter. I'll give it up.
Excellent.
Icky excellent.
Icky excellent.
Icky
It
excellent.
doesn't quite work with the buzz, that one.
I think one of the Harry Potter characters
Right.
says that.
Next word begins with C. Excellent.
Excellent.
Meow culture.
No.
Ooh.
I don't know
No.
why I got there, but
Excellent.
I'm
culture.
trying to think of
Culture.
anything related to excellent. All I can think of is
Ooh.
Mr. Burns.
Oh my
Oh.
knee. Sorry for kicking whoever's.
excellent. No.
Excellent cramp.
Meow.
Nice try.
Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent cramp.
excellent cramp.
Excellent cramp.
Meow cramp.
No.
Oh,
Oh, that wasn't related.
No.
Oh.
It really
You
hurts.
still
How do you
got-
get a sports
still got
injury? Sports injury sitting down.
excellent.
Excellent.
Meow courage.
No.
Excellent
Fourth
conduct.
letter is D.
Conduct.
Conditioned.
Yes, finally. Next word begins with C.
Condition.
Condition.
Second letter L.
Climate.
No.
Cloud.
No.
Clown.
No.
I was going to say culture, but that's not how you spell
Cla-
culture.
clergy.
Third letter is A. CL.
Cla-
Clause.
Yes. We're done. 2-1
done.
to Fliss. Man, that took. Sorry. I'm sorry. That took a lot longer
That
than I
was
thought.
Was it not-
almost
was
as
it-
good as
was-
the other game that we played,
No, it wasn't.
where we had to guess what the word was.
There's going to be a lot of word games.
We
There'll be a
should,
lot of editing on this episode, I think.
Nah, leave it as.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's really cool. Really
Just
good
live
content.
stream the next one. Just
Yeah, lovely
insane.
content.
I'll get my daughter to watch and she'll tell me.
Yeah, right, Tom.
Yeah, right, Will.
Yeah, right, Tom. So you lead one of our resources
Yep.
that is available to youth workers who watch this. If you're in Norfolk,
Yeah.
don't be in Scotland asking us to take the. Although I
No.
think you might welcome that. Do you welcome a trip
Pay-
up to Scotland
Pay for the fuel.
in the
I
tracks
think
van?
that could be cool. I'll come.
My mum lives in Scotland.
Well, if you live in Scotland and you'd love a tracks van, we're going to touch on that a bit later. But firstly, how did you come to know Jesus?
How did I come to know Jesus? I don't know why I said that, 'cause it'd be weird if I was answering for
How did
someone
I
else.
come to know?
Be weird, how did you come to know Jesus? Well, how did I come to know Jesus? I was in a Catholic school, Roman Catholic school, like not just because we were there, sort of thing. Like my grandparents on my mum's side were Roman Catholic, but more sort of my granddad's not going to watch this. He can't work the TV. Miss you, granddad. He's in Scotland as well. It was more so like go to church on a Sunday because culturally that's what you do.
Yeah.
It sort of didn't matter about the faith aspect of it. Just like, well, we're like first generation Irish immigrants, I guess. So settled in Manchester. So that was sort of part of my inherited culture for a bit. And was sort of happy ticking like that wasn't a go to church every Sunday sort of thing. That was a rock up at Christmas and Easter, like the big two. And then the rest of the time is just your own sort of thing. Then in I want to say year 7, it might have been year 7. So some of my neighbours were going to a youth club on Mondays, which was at a church. I know they were like best mates of mine, so it's like, yeah, I'll come along too. And it's the first time I'd been into any sort of church building that wasn't like ornate and like, okay, we're going to stand up for the hymns now and here's the organ craziness and things like that, like massive hymn book and things like that. They had like electric guitars and drum kits. And I was sort of like, okay. At that point, I was already like playing guitar a lot. So immediately it was like, okay, is this allowed? Is this allowed in church? Like, not only is it allowed, we actively encourage this. So then I made a lot of friends at the youth club with my sort of sterling personality, I guess.
You just attract people.
That was a little bit too long of a pause from you two, actually. There's a little bit of a
We're waiting for the rest.
edit in a big silence there.
just
like,
pause the image of you, like.
Yeah.
Sterling personality. Go on.
Lots of friends. Good.
Lots of friends.
People person.
You wouldn't have thought so, but anyway. And basically, I started going to church on Sundays for the sole reason of like hanging out with friends, and also the church kind of clocked as like, oh, this kid won't stop talking about the guitar or playing the guitar when we don't want him to. What if we get him on the worship team? Which is sort of like when I discuss it with people, it's like people fall on two sides of a fence here. So like, you didn't believe in Jesus, but you're on the worship team. Whereas I'm sort of with the honest, just like, well, I wouldn't be where I am now if they hadn't sort of like, fine, he'll turn up every Sunday if he's playing the guitar. We don't have to turn his guitar up. I know you did that.
Mute the sinner.
Yeah, sounds good. It sounds good, mate. Yeah. And then so that ticked along for a while. So like for a few years, like attending the church, very just not really believe, like not even a case of not even believing it, not even paying attention to it. Paid attention to it's like, oh, the band are coming up now. It's like, crap, I hope I remember the chords for whatever the song is, things like that. And then it was sort of like over time it started making a bit of sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd say being in that culture as well, being in the culture, even if you've got like no clue what's going on, it's sort of like, cool, I don't know how to pray. Well, I knew how to pray, but like Roman Catholic prayers, which are all like written out. And the one thing I remember, so the youth club also did sort of weekends away, like sort of camping or like B&B, things like that. And I remember one time, so my parents were going through a pretty nasty divorce sort of thing. It might not have even been at that point now, but it was clearly gearing up to that. And And I remember just like praying about that on one of the weekends away. I'm guessing this is like year 9, year 10 or something like that at that point. I could be wrong, and like having like for the first time, it's like just a sense of calm, which is literally like, and that's it's sort of like, but I kind of, it's so mad to describe it because it's sort of like there aren't really words for this, but it was just like the first time it's like, oh okay, like there is something that will like sort of break into my life, so to speak, and like you know, not make things as horrendous as they seem at times. And then I was sort of well connected with a bunch of different sort of wiser old like youth leaders. I'm not just saying it because it's the podcast and it's also my job, but youth leaders are pretty good for the most part. And I shouldn't have said that. That makes it sound like I've got a story about a bad one. I don't. But I had a lot of people get alongside me and sort of, again, like sort of like, we know you're into all the music stuff. Have you listened to this band, like this worship band, blah, 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 sort of thing, and sort of
Creed,
not Creed. And it just sort of like snowballed. So there wasn't any like massive like event. Do you know what I mean? Like a sort of like soul event or anything like that. It was just.
When would you say you realised you believed? And you wanted to live it out. When did you realise that?
I guess there's probably two answers to each of those individual questions, because I think when I knew I believed, my actions probably didn't always like mirror that. Yeah. So I'd say sort of around about that's like year 10, year 11.
Cool.
And then going off to uni and having the first like sort of freedom, sort of like cool. Like I am completely sort of like by myself here, and it's easy to like drop into things. I mean, I'm making it sound like I was like you know, doing like dealing loads of drugs, things like that, and it wasn't loads of drugs. It was.
I knew like that was coming. I was about to say only a little bit.
Everyone sort of like, you know, no, but just like little sort of like things when you're out in the big world for the first time, and faith didn't always cross my mind the first time sort of thing. And it was after that first year of uni, I came back and I was sort of like, man, I really could have done that year a lot better, just in terms of faith wise, and probably study wise. But so I wanted to kind of like almost get right, like from that point. So I remember getting baptized, again, because I got baptized as a baby because Roman Catholic, but then it's like, kind of want this. This is going to be my choice now.
Yeah.
So I got baptized at my home church in Manchester before heading off to do second year of uni, and it's been all smooth since then.
Yeah, easy living.
Easy living, as is Christian life.
Yeah, really easy.
Never any hardships.
What brought you to Youth for Christ?
The money.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
You left us a day. It clearly wasn't the money.
Oh yeah. So to be honest, the first thing that grabbed me. So when I first moved to Norwich, I was working like an office job, like admin-y sort of stuff, which
I can't even believe that you did that.
No. Oh yeah.
You got any mad stories about admin and stuff?
No. It's what's made me realise is that people that can do admin-y stuff and spreadsheets and that well are incredible. Because I just like
it's a gift. It really is a gift.
Yeah, which I don't.
So you were rubbish at your admin job then?
But
I was rubbish at the admin job, but covered my tracks pretty well. No, I was all right.
They don't know it was me.
I was decent at it, to be fair.
Sorry, I cut.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I heard I saw someone say when that happened, so like, oh sorry, did the middle of my sentence get in the way of the start of your next one? And I'm dying to start using that.
To actually use that whole phrase. Okay, we can try and get that in again.
I'm going to write that down again.
Yeah.
Youth for Christ. What and why?
And when? Yeah. So I got made redundant from that job. Like, fortunately, because actually I was going to leave a year before I got made redundant, I went in like after New Year. It's like I can't keep like doing this job that I hate and things like that. And actually, I'd met up with Sarah Ballard, who used to run Tracks, at that point just to chat about volunteering. And then a bunch of like life things happened around about the same time, so I couldn't volunteer. And then, so shortly after I got made redundant, I was sort of like, I think I must have just seen the job advert, and I was sort of like, oh, okay. Like I was heavily involved in the church I was going to then as well, so it's sort of like, well, actually, a faith-related job would be good. A music-related job would be great. I'll be honest. I probably interviewed pretty well, but also I blagged it. It's sort of like young people, yeah, great. In my head, it's sort of like music job. This is a music job. This is great. And then since I've got here, it turns out I'm a great youth worker.
That you are, Thomas. That you are, Thomas.
The reason we brought you here today is
Yeah, these cameras aren't on.
Yeah, you're fired. We haven't been recording.
Yeah.
The game was just an easy win.
Yeah. Oh man, he's going to keep saying IKEA, and we just need to get him out.
Quick. Yeah. Cool. What's your favourite biscuit?
Oh no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
That's not enough information for the question. What are the conditions?
The condition is it is a biscuit.
Am I having a cup of tea with it?
And it's your favourite one.
I'm having a cup of tea
Don't
with
care
it.
what you're doing with it, as long as you're eating it.
Can I have a tea from back in Manchester?
Sorry?
Can I have a cup of tea from Manchester? To go with the biscuit?
You might be going up to Scotland, so you could stop on your way, couldn't you?
Scotland cup of tea is good as well. The water's just better.
What's your favourite biscuit? My word.
Let's guess. Jammy Dodger.
Genuinely, I think it might be.
Yes,
in my
I'm
head,
on a roll
in my head, I'm sort of like I'm trying to narrow it down because I think about this kind of thing a lot.
Yeah.
But,
I see you as a Jammy Dodger kind of.
Thank you. I think.
Yeah, you flag yourself through life.
Yeah.
Dodger.
Yeah. Dodger.
Yeah. Anyway, tell us about. There was a much deeper question that I want to ask you because we're way out of time. Tell us about Tracks, what you do, and how would you pitch it to our audience?
Hello.
Tom runs it. That's how we pitch it.
Yeah.
Get to spend time with him.
Yeah. Can you imagine how much fun we'll have?
How many jammy dodgers?
I'll get biscuits for the van.
And we can discuss words.
And we discuss words.
Like
yeah.
IKEA.
Yeah.
Or IKEA.
Most of the young people I work with do tend to like watch this kind of stuff at times, so they would just be like,
they'd be fascinated.
What's your director on about?
Back to Tracks.
IKEA.
Back to Tracks.
So Tracks.
We've run over into our coffee time.
Tracks is Tracks is a mobile recording studio.
Ooh, what's that? Video recording?
Well, I've sort of thought about that a little bit, but I should probably discuss that with you first. Mainly music related. Quelle surprise, which is Spanish for obviously. I do these things to annoy people. So yeah, I sort of bring it to youth clubs and ideally get into schools soon. And we run sort of like programs. So the main program for schools we've got is called Raise the Bar. I don't know why I had Jammy Dodger in my head.
The program we run is called Jammy Dodger.
Jammy Dodger. If I can make that work, I'll do. So that's like a sort of a 4 to 6 week sort of thing where we end up writing a song or we make instrumental music, things like that. But it goes alongside sort of like British values, things like that, because that's what schools kind of want to teach. And it's great because music in of itself as like an act is super inclusive most of the time, and is a great sort of pot for being able to chat to young people about stuff. Because everyone's got opinions about music, and it's great to be able to like meet them with that. Yeah.
Where's the Jesus door?
On the side. You can't get in otherwise.
Where does the conversation open up about Jesus?
Well,
how do you wriggle your way through?
Well, I mean, it's good. Like a lot of the time, I don't need to go through because we've got like Norwich Youth for Christ written on the side of the van.
It really
so
helps.
it's sort of like we've not hidden this. Actually,
The name really helps.
We're about
Yeah,
taking the gospel.
exactly. So I think it sort of that Jesus door gets opened in maybe two ways. The first way that I see sort of more often after taking it to a couple of youth clubs is that it being sort of like, because it's very sort of relational, you have to be with the young people and like, cool, we're all working on this one thing together. They end up, and because of the nature of tracks, I'm not at a youth club like week in, week out. Usually it's like drop in once a month or something like that. And young people sort of like, oh, I want to do more music stuff, or I want to get involved with stuff. How can I do it? And then it's easy to signpost go, well, I run a youth club on Wednesday nights called The Jam for creative types, and you should come. So that's an easy way in, because that, like,
So this is for youth workers.
You're invited. Make sure your DBS checked. Yeah, so there's that aspect of it. So like it feeds into other more overt faith things that we have going on, like the Jam, for example. We basically do a lot of worship music, so that's a very clear way in. The other side of it, I'd say, is just more relational. It almost has nothing to do with the music or the music side of it, and just end up chatting with young people, because like in my experience, like young people are naturally inquisitive. And I've never had like a bad conversation about faith, or what they might not perceive as faith. They might perceive as just like, you know what I mean? Like, is there a bigger thing going on? Whether it be sort of like, you know, what's the, like, people like young people like was it manifestation and things like that? Sort of like, you know, I put an idea out into the universe and it's going to come back and it's absolutely going to happen. Which are really interesting conversations, but like I've never had like a bad conversation about like Jesus with young people. Like the worst that will happen is they disagree. It's like, okay, that's fine. You're still all right as a human, I guess. So
That's great. So if you'd like to get tracks to a youth group or to a school, contact this email. Him.
it'll be written here.
If you've been put off by his humour, don't worry. You can like request.
Other people can do it. Yeah.
Other people can do it, or be reassured that other youth groups have had him and he's been back multiple times, so he's all right.
They can't stop me.
Thank you for listening, watching, putting up with us. I'll do the YouTuber thing.
Or
Only
you could
half
just
of
call
our
us.
watchers are subscribed. So subscribe. We want to get it from 50 to 63%. That's on you.
If you'd have carried on talking,
Oh,
you
I'm
could
running
have
a
done
marathon.
Oh, sorry. Did the middle of
almost.
my sentence get in the way of the start of your new
Yes,
sentence?
it did. This is more important.
Yes, you did it.
I'm running a marathon to raise money for Youth for Christ.
Not right now,
Norwich
you know.
Youth for Christ. You can't see my legs.
You got a cramp a second ago.
And exactly. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm raising money. The link will be in the bio, in the description.
It's still
And
below
yeah,
it.
this is such a bad testimony of what we do. But if you've seen anything on this episode that makes you think, "Oh, I'll donate to Youth for Christ," then go ahead. I'll talk more about it next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on this week's episode. We pray you were blessed by it and you are inspired by what was shared. We'll see you next week.